Japanese games. All right, let's wait for people to get on in here. Going on a little early for all the people out there. We'll take some questions from the live chat and then we'll watch this little whoop-de-doo half an hour thing.
1 sec.
Yeah. It's VB. What's up? What is going on? The king is here. What's going on, king? Should I move this a little? No, it's moving it the wrong way. Let's move it that way. How about that? We're getting ready. We don't know what they're going to show. Well, we kind of know what they're going to show, but Frank, what's going on? We'll see you later tonight, Frank. I expect you on. Ghost of Tsushima was announced for PC today for May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that funny, right? How all the PlayStation games are coming to PC.
Yeah, they said it was going to happen, and now it's going to happen. And apparently, you see Rooster Teeth was shut down?
Yeah, I saw that.
It's funny.
But they're going to
apparently the podcast, yeah, they're going to
they're still gonna have that. Jin, what's up, man? This is called being an old man. One a day.
One a day.
What's my heart pills? I'll be shirtless and ready. All right, good. Yeah, because we don't know if the other guy's going to fall asleep tonight. Xbox Goes to Hell is going to start filming next week. Doesn't mean it's going to air next week. It's going to start filming. I still need interviews from you guys.
Right.
But whatever. It's no rush for that. Again, it's not airing next week. We're filming. Stevie Mac, what's up? You got Jin in here. You got Stevie Mac. They're announcing Resident Evil 15 and 17 today.
The only thing,
shirtless on Rumble. True story, says the king. Whoa, King. What's going on over at Rumble over there? You taking your clothes off?
Keep getting emails from them, like, oh yeah, like, I think it's because of the Next Level Gaming podcast or whatever.
You know, they give me notifications that they're live the next day, and I'm like, it aired last night, like, not now.
Yeah.
Like I got an email this morning saying, "Oh, they're live right now," but the email was like dated for like 8 in the morning today. It's like they were live last night, man. You should send those notifications the minute they go live. Oh, hey, at least they give you notifications, not like this place. You could be alive for 5 hours and nobody would know.
No, that's
ring the cowbell. You sign up for the emails, like you don't get nothing. Man, King is making me want to go to
Yeah, the only Capcom thing we have is going to be the Path of the Goddess, which apparently they're showing more tomorrow at 3 p.m. Or 12 our time, I guess. And then the first Berserker, Kazan, and Tales of Kenzura, Zao, are the 3 games that it says in the description. And then it says, and more. So, not sure what the and more is. It's probably not going to be anything crazy considering this is a half hour. But I guess it's good they decided to go on Wednesday because we got to record tonight, so.
Do you think we're going to talk about any of this stuff tonight?
No, I think this will be a little snippet of news and that will be it. You know what I mean?
Enough with the Japanese samurai games, man.
The Path of the Goddess thing, I think that was shown at a Capcom thing a while ago, and now we're finally, I guess, seeing it, seeing more gameplay. I forgot it was even coming out.
Wesson, we talked about that like 5 minutes ago. How you doing, Wesson?
Yo.
Oh yeah, right. Remember they said the PlayStation games were coming to PC. Remember that? Remember we had people in our chat room tell us that?
Yeah. and
Oh,
they
I need
put
to
out
use
the
my
press
PlayStation
release.
5 or my PC or my Switch. Well, now you don't need your PlayStation 5. And you never really needed your Switch on PC anyway.
Yeah, no.
We'll talk about Yuzu tonight. But in Yuzu's death comes Nuzu. So is it really gone?
It's not really gone.
Nope. And it was open source, by the way, Yuzu. So.
Okay, so Zao is the game we saw the developer direct.
Hmm.
So there's that. I'm trying to look up these
Oh,
games to see.
what is this thing doing?
What, James?
Yeah, James, why don't you just ruin my $500 microphone? Get cat hair all over it. I would die laughing if the cats just started attacking you live on the air and they wouldn't stop.
Yeah,
Like violently attacking you.
they just turn against me.
That would be funny. Not for you, but
Yeah, I know. It'd be we'd have to end the stream. Like, sorry, I keep getting bit by cats.
the real casualty was Citra, but I have a backup. I'm on Twitter, guys. I'm Batman. I got the picture for my mug. I mean, my face. There you go. Please, James, shred the wire so my equipment breaks. Says Frank.
I'm very grateful they're not like wire cats. They don't like get into shit like that.
Yeah, I have to. That's why I have that bin full of like the old sound bars in the living room because the cat bites the freaking power cords.
Right. Yeah, I was concerned about that at first when I first got them because I didn't know how they were gonna act when they came out of their shell a little bit, and thankfully they don't really get into that.
Yeah, this one I don't know why she does that.
With cats, you never know what you're gonna get though, so that's why get either a really nice cat or a pain in the ass cat. Yeah, this
Oh,
is another premiered event. Another premiere.
at least they put it up this time, not like last time we had to wait till like
Yeah.
a minute after it actually is supposed to
This had
go.
like a 2 days notice, so they like to do that now too.
Well, they don't have
Um,
to apologize now and everything. I think that last
no.
one they didn't want it to get leaked, even though there's like no way to leak it on here.
Yeah, and everybody was tweeting about it as it was happening anyway, so even if people didn't watch it, they still got the news.
Xbox, man, I'm washing my hands of Xbox at this point. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't care.
Yeah, we just have to accept that they don't care, and we just have to enjoy what we have as far as like, the games that we do get. But it's very few and far between, so,
I
but we're
was
not gonna.
holding back on this Xbox Goes to Hell thing because it seemed like, okay, maybe I'm overreacting. Fuck them. Who cares?
Yeah, well, now that the first quarter of the year is pretty much almost done,
If
and
they
we've seen
don't
that they've.
care, I'm going to make fun of them. So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to do. Xbox Goes to Hell is back on production. I'm not pulling any punches. I don't care who gets mad. You guys got to take it for what it is, a parody, because you know what? These companies are parodies. They don't care. They care
Yeah.
about the cash, man.
Like I said, first quarter down almost by the end of this month. And what have they given us? They gave us a developer direct that they immediately gave us the middle finger when we found out that all these changes were happening. And they try to say, oh, yeah, well, the changes aren't that bad. It's just going to come eventually. And it's like, all right, so we're just delaying what's going to happen anyway. And now we just get this whole, like, third party blow across the way from all these companies, and it doesn't matter anymore. I mean, basically, this year they pretty much told you, both companies are telling you, yeah, you wasted money on these consoles and get over it.
And Nintendo won't even give
So,
you the consoles.
and Nintendo's not going to give you shit because they're scared. And then it's like, dude, what? First quarter of 25? Are you serious? Like, we need this shit
Yeah,
now.
you know what, man? I'm almost done with this whole gaming thing because you know what it is? Never gonna stop gaming. However, we always have to wait. We're waiting for what?
Yeah,
We're still
we
waiting for
spent
games on these machines.
over probably $1,200 and more some on top of controllers and whatever else when these consoles came out
Don't
almost
worry.
4
There's
years
going to be at
ago.
least 45 controllers this year.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, don't worry. We'll put out color controllers and color schemes. It's like I don't give a shit. I don't even care if you have themes. You gotta roll out the actual
Look
content.
at SpongeBob. Goes on sale tomorrow for $700.
What SpongeBob is that?
The SpongeBob Xbox. Only at Best Buy
Really?
drops tomorrow morning.
I didn't even
$6.99.
see this. Maybe you posted this, but I just
I
missed
posted it.
But
Dude,
wow.
that skin is on Amazon. It'll probably be on Amazon tonight or tomorrow for $15.99.
I can't believe that. That pisses me off even more.
And the top of it, they didn't even make yellow. It's
Oh
literally
my
a skin.
God. That looks so bad.
$6.99.
The controller looks cool. I'll give them that. But
that controller's going to go for about $800 by
I was going to
itself.
say, yeah. And again, it's like we're making fun of controllers, and then we're like, oh, the controller looks good. But it's true. I mean, you know what ruins it? The fact that it says All-Star Brawl on the side. It should just be him. Like,
well,
I
All-Star
get,
Brawl is included, I assume, but the game is 2 years old.
Why would you put that on the like on his body? It just looks better if it's just like, it's SpongeBob, but it doesn't have the logo. You can have the logo like on the box, but I don't know. That kind of ruined. I mean, not that I would get it anyway, but that just kind of ruins it. Just having that on the side.
I want to get it, but I'm not paying that much money.
So I guess this will be the last Series X that they put out, like a variant of it. So that's why it's going to be $800.
Just to piss everybody off.
If it is, it's going to go for a lot of money.
I like how people totally forgot about the Halo one, because people are like, finally, the first ever custom Xbox. It's like, no, we got the Halo one that I got.
Oh, yeah.
Which that skin is also available on Amazon.
Yeah. I mean, that console looked cool.
It's cool, but I want the SpongeBob one, but I ain't paying $700. That's crazy.
What the hell?
Not even $4.99 or $4.49. $4.99, I would have been dumb and bought it. $4.49 would have been a little bit easier for me to do. And then it's only Best Buy drops, so you got to jump on the app. I don't even use the Best Buy app. I go to their website and order stuff.
So they're not doing pre-orders, right?
No, you have to be on at like 6 in the morning on drops.
Oh my God.
You know what? Here's your fucking Xbox right here, okay? Stick it up your ass.
I can't. I see it right here, $6.99. Unbelievable. And it's tomorrow or tonight, I guess. So while we're recording, you basically have to, jump on there at like 12 or 1 a.m. or whatever and try.
And then all the Xbox diehards like, you should have made a Fallout Xbox or a Doom Xbox, something that Xbox fans deserve. It's like, you ain't gonna buy it anyway.
Yeah, you're not.
You're all full of shit. You wouldn't buy a Doom Xbox for $6.99. You wouldn't buy a Fallout Xbox for $6.99. They're making SpongeBob because kids are going to be like, Daddy, Mommy, buy this. That's why they're doing SpongeBob.
But why? Like, why is it $6.99? I just don't understand. The game is
gotta give Best Buy like $100. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the game is like $60, $70.
It's Xbox getting their revenge. But you know what? Sony did the same thing. The Spider-Man bundle was $6.99.
Yeah, that's true. They know they can get it out of people.
They know they could get it. And guess who got 2 of them? And one's sitting downstairs brand new in the box.
Yeah. Well, at least you can always resell it if you need to.
Yeah, put it up on the store's page and they'll get cursed out about how I'm a scalper and shit. It's
That's true. Not that you want to deal with eBay at this point either, but you at least have an option to get rid of a new console because people will spend more money on a brand new console online, depending on how you get rid of it.
I'll get rid of that Spider-Man one. However, there's a rumor that firmware might be hackable in a few more months. So let's see what happens.
Just keep it in the box and wait.
Keep it in the box and wait. And if it doesn't get hacked, it's going to go for a pretty penny anyway.
Yeah. So we can't lose, really. It's a good investment the way I see it. It's just annoying because again, they're so focused on
reseller. Yeah, I just have a store, man. You know what I mean? It's not like you want to buy an Xbox, you want to buy a PlayStation.
I want to start scalping. Yeah, it's like we don't need all these variants of consoles and controllers. It's just so stupid. When we can't even get legit shit. It's just waiting.
David R, what's up?
What's up?
By the way, WWE 2K got cracked.
Really?
Shout out to Frank.
That's funny.
It's not even out yet, and it got cracked. It's early access, but yeah, you could get it now. You know, I almost bought
Those are
that
good games
game,
to crack.
but I ordered
You
the
know.
Target. Target had them for 20% off on pre-orders, so I ordered it. But I ordered the Xbox One version, so I
Ah.
canceled it. And I told Frank, and it wouldn't let me use my cartwheel again, even though I canceled it. I
All right,
told
because I
Frank to
remember
order it, and
I
it's
woke
ten
up.
dollars more.
Yeah, I woke up on what was it Sunday, and I saw that in the group chat. I was like, wait, they're doing like a deal on that?
Yeah. Now here's the thing: it doesn't have smart delivery unless you buy the $100 edition. It's like what the fuck's the point of smart delivery if I gotta pay anyway for double the
Yeah, what
price?
the hell? Yeah, you're paying for 2 copies at that point
Yeah,
almost.
it's like, come on, guys. Like they found a loophole in that smart delivery.
And why WWE of all games? Like, you know what I mean?
They should tell people, hey, time to wrap it up with Xbox One. I mean, Capcom did. They didn't put RE4
That's
on
true.
Xbox One.
Yeah,
They
they
were
said
like,
we're
time to
done.
wrap it up.
Same thing with Street Fighter. You don't see them putting Street Fighter on Xbox One. They're like,
Right.
no, we're
That's
done.
that's true. They really shouldn't have put that on PS4 either, but
No.
you literally said Sunday watch it'll be a day one crack. Well, it was a day zero crack because it's not even out yet.
Yeah.
And literally the day it hit, it was cracked.
Did not take long at all.
I'll be checking that out. If it's worth it, I'll get it when it goes on sale. If not, fuck them. The last one I bought was the 2K22, the NWO edition, but I waited till that went on sale too. Or I had coupons or something where I got it. I didn't pay the full price. I know that. We're waiting. We got a few minutes here. Get 8 minutes. Ah, 7 minutes. Any questions in the chat? Ghost of Tsushima's coming to PC in May. Maybe I'll play it there. I have it on PlayStation, but who cares?
It's just going to be the case for the rest of their titles. They're going to just hit PC.
How's everyone doing today? Says the King. We're all good, King. How are you?
Pretty good.
And he's using the face.
Oh, yeah.
So tonight we'll be on at 9:30 again. We got news. I'm sure more news will break today. And then, as a guarantee, news will break tomorrow or not podcasting.
Yep.
Like
For
last
some
week.
reason, Thursday is a big news day for some reason.
What
Like, you
happened
should be-
last Thursday that we missed? You remember, Frank?
Trying to think of what happened on Thursday.
Didn't they close somebody down? Or Toys we already talked about, right? Or no, did Toys for Bob get cut from Microsoft?
They were going indie or whatever.
Yeah. I think that was the big news.
Because
from
we
last
talked about it
Thursday.
2 weeks ago when initially said like, all right, they're doing that to the studio, and then like, I guess we found out what they were actually going to be doing from there on out.
I think they were going to shut them down. And they were like, hey, we could shut you down or you could take this shit and go indie. And I think
Yeah,
they
we'll
were
throw
like,
you a
we'll go
bone.
indie.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
which is ridiculous because they're really good at what they do.
What did you buy the company for if you're not going to use Toys for Bob? That just shows you Microsoft doesn't give a shit.
No,
They don't care.
you literally have Crash. You literally have Spyro. They're yours, and you're not doing anything with
Those
them.
are the studios that make them really good. That shows me that they don't want to do anything with any of these things.
And I don't care what people say. Oh, well, Crash 4 might have not sold that well, or it's like I don't care about that. Crash in general still sells. Just because Crash 4 didn't do as good as maybe what they wanted it to. First of all, that's not a reason to shut them down. And second of all, there's still a lot of potential with Crash and Spyro doing another Crash Team Racing, doing another Crash game, another Spyro game, or a team up, or some kind of, that you have the properties. So like, let's do it. I mean, back in the day, they would always cross promote with each other. Even though they weren't Naughty Dog working on Spyro, they would always play nice because they're like, all right, look, we're both under this Sony umbrella. Let's, they had the demos and they would always have the promotion. I literally have a demo that's like one side is the Spyro, one side is the Crash Bash thing. And it's like, where is that kind of like, support? Because say what you want. I mean, this was Sony back then, but Sony actually, cared about pushing those things out. And Microsoft now has, something that used to be so profitable and memorable, and they don't do it.
SIB Studios, what's up? The minute I
Hey, what's
said
up?
Xbox doesn't care, we went from 11 viewers to 6.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean, it's
it ain't my
still
fault you guys
early.
can't handle the truth. Microsoft doesn't want to do shit with their games. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, apparently this
I'm
is
not
supposed to
going to
be
be blind. I spent a lot of money on these machines, okay? So I'm not like a fanboy guy or anything, but I'll tell you,
no.
I can call it when I see it.
We're not ones to like flip flop. We usually pretty much say, "Hey, this is how we feel with this situation." You know what I mean? Um, because obviously, yeah, companies can play with your emotions, so you can feel, obligated
They're
to.
using the community to sell their shit, okay? And when
Yeah,
it's just not enough, that's when they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to put our games everywhere else.
and when it's delayed and constantly, there's no dates or
I
anything
wish
like that.
I wish I wasn't a fan of gaming, so I get rid of these machines. However, I can't get rid of them because I'm stupid.
We're all very
I
invested
like
in
having
these.
them. I like playing them. If there's a game that comes out on one, I play it on the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and our accounts on the individual consoles go back for years. The same account we used on
My
PS3, the
wife
same
is
account we
using
used on.
my one of my OG accounts on the 360.
Yeah, that's literally the first account I ever
That's
added you
why
on was
that
that one.
that's why that's her fucking name
Yeah.
because she took over my account. She took over my account, and I made her own account back in the day, and she didn't want
Yeah.
to. She always used my account because she got achievements on it, and she's like, "Do I have to do that again?" I was like, "Yeah, on your account." No, I don't want to do that again. So then when we started the show, I made my current username so that you guys could just play the games with me, and it's an easy name.
Yeah.
So that's the account I'm using, and then when she just took my account, she's playing on that. She's a level freaking 80 on Texas Chainsaw right now, so or
That's
85.
great.
What was she? Whatever she
I think it
told
was
you.
80, maybe 85.
Which they're gonna kill that game too, which sucks. And by the
Yeah,
way,
switch
Gun Media
developer.
is off that project. We'll talk about that later, I guess. They left again. What's with this company, man?
I think it's like they're still the publisher on it, but yeah, they're moving the devs.
Yeah, they don't want nothing to do with it anymore. They handed it over to another development team, probably so that team could kill it and they won't get blamed for it. But they're idiots. I'm replaying Wolfenstein series to Stevie Mac. I have nothing new to play. Don't you have a backlog? I have a backlog from 1998, 1999. Nobody cares about a backlog. What's going on with the show?
It is one. All right, let's get the premiere music.
There we go. I'll lower this.
I'm at 50, 49, 48.
I'm at 44 seconds.
Okay.
This is the I'm alive but dying music.
Yeah, out of all the things YouTube has, you can't change this premiere music. It's just default.
I'm being born but dying music. That's the music. It's like on New Year's Eve. Someone's about to die and then there's a kid being born. I don't understand why this song is like this.
All right.
Who's ready for the scooters?
I'm ready. Hey, this time we'll just show games, not like behind the scenes crap. Peggy 18.
More like Piggy 18. Scooter hype says Wesson, yeah.
Won't you
Oh,
at
it's
least tell me
Doom.
what we're doing here? All I know is that it's serious.
Is this
This is Assassin's Creed again. How many games are they gonna make?
I don't think this
Oh,
is
maybe
Assassin's
this is something else.
Yeah. I mean, the jumping is like Assassin's Creed.
Bandai is ripping off
In my
Assassin's Creed.
experience, the greatest harm often comes from the best intentions.
The cycle is starting again. How many more times must we endure the vanity of the Nine?
When
I don't know if this is one of the games that's listed in the description. Because this isn't... This could be First Berserker design. It's not Zal or whatever that game is.
Unknown 9 Awakening.
You've been here before, countless times, and so shall you be here again. In fact, you're here right now.
Alright, I guess this is something new. Or newer.
No
September,
buys.
or summer 2024. Okay. So this might have been something that was already previously announced.
Learn
It's coming out that soon.
Worldly skills in the world of Unknown 9 with an in-depth developer update on Xbox Wire.
Hear this voice?
Dude, I hate when people ASMR like this, man. Holy shit.
Everyone's got an ex-employer they wish they never worked for. Not everyone's ex-employer set them up to take a fall. Just so happens they framed the wrong witch. They call me Lady Love. And every card
I wonder why people
draws
aren't
love.
buying these fucking games.
And when I find out what my old cousin is up to, they better hope they have a good hand. Not tonight, boys.
Interesting.
If the coven wants to play, they'll have to play dirty.
Sleight of hand. That name sounds familiar.
Sleight of
definitely seen
hand
it
is your
before.
wallet not going in, your hand not going into your wallet.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's that one. These games just aren't like exciting anymore, man.
What if you could change the decisions you regret in your
By
life?
the way, IGN reviewed the
And see
Polymega.
the outcomes of those choices.
All of a sudden, the Polymega's not a
Overwhelming
scam,
lies.
Anthony, because it's actually shipping now.
Yeah.
The Alters tells the story of Yandol, a simple miner who survived a crash landing on a hostile planet. He quickly realizes that what was supposed to be a lifetime job opportunity turns into a desperate fight for his life.
Is Death Stranding?
Yan will need to handle a large mobile base that's designed to be operated by an entire team of qualified personnel. Even worse, the planet Yan landed on revolves around a deadly, scorching star. Escaping the sunrise is crucial for survival.
Does anybody
Despite
care?
his best efforts,
Come on. Are
Yan
we
has
serious
been
with these
at the
games?
time and skills to deal with all these problems.
This is The Martian, the movie.
But the planet Yan is
How
stranded
old is The Martian? Like 10 years old this year?
substance called Rapidium.
2014?
I think it
With
did,
its
yeah.
use and the help of the quantum computer on board, Yan is able to create alternative versions of himself. The Alters.
Ooh, is that Ripley? Hey, Joel from The Last of Us is in this game.
A crucial decision from Yan's past.
The
The Alters are a
Martin.
reflection
The
of the
Martin.
questions he asks himself. What if I never left my hometown?
What
What if
if?
I didn't drop out of college?
Eli, what's up?
What if I fought harder to save my marriage?
Capcom is the only company that can make fun games now.
Our alters
That's
have
what you
the
think.
necessary knowledge and skills that we desperately need to succeed.
Yeah, we'll
But
see.
they also come with their own goals,
30 FPS, my man.
ambitions, and fears. All
They said it's gonna be
derived from
60.
their different life paths.
Well, it's not what Digital Foundry said yesterday.
Can generate problems.
Stop pretending you have any idea how I feel.
Because originally they said it was going to be 30, and then they said it is going to be running at 60.
And Digital Foundry is like mad that they didn't lock it at 30 because it runs like shit. I don't know. No, I don't even care.
Want a relationship that lasts.
Wait till it's uploaded. Crack that bitch.
Each year is a different person.
See how it runs.
It will be extremely
Unless they
difficult
give you
to
a
keep
code.
everyone happy.
You gotta
They give you a
learn
code,
how
who
to
cares?
know.
Yeah.
Pay for it.
But we must do whatever we can, because as the mission goes on, the challenges will only pile up.
Who gives a fuck? Who's gonna buy this game? Abo.
And the best part is, these are the games that aren't like, we're not supposed to know that they were showing it, you know? Like, this wasn't listed in the description, so it's like, okay, is this the and more that we were expecting?
You literally have the industry upside down on its head. And then you have games like this coming out. What is that?
Coming to.
Alters?
Yeah, alters.
All by myself. Who named this? A fucking a troll? Like a legit like troll from the forest?
All by myself.
No buys.
And this is Zal, so this is what we saw at the developer. Which I think we even said the same thing at.
Doomed, man.
I think we said the same thing at the developer direct when we saw this. We're just like, this isn't it, you know.
Hey guys, why don't you do something cool? Why don't you go out, get a Polymega, go get the old consoles, go get an N64. Get something that's fun, okay? Because this shit ain't it, bro.
That's what I said on my live stream yesterday. I was just like, you know, I brought up how negative this year was when it comes to gaming, and how
And everyone in the chat
going
told you how much
backwards.
Xbox sucks, right?
No, most people agreed. I mean, you know, you can't really deny it if you're on either or platform, you know.
It's true. But get those Turtle Beaches in. Come on.
Yeah, I'll buy the Turtle Beach for.
You got a $500 microphone, and you're gonna go out and buy overpriced headsets for fucking 5-year-old kids.
That will only last like 6 months. 4 to 6
Exactly.
months. I didn't even sell
All
them
I'm
when I was
seeing
at Best
is
Buy.
people walking. I'm not seeing anything else.
Didn't they show us gameplay of this at the Direct?
Well, they should show you gameplay now. I'm
Oh,
just seeing
Creatures
some
of
lady
Ava.
fucking walk with a bunch of Pokemon.
Never mind, that isn't Zal. That's Creatures of Ava. Not that
Creatures of Ava,
is
but
probably
at least
any
it's even
different.
more
Yeah,
like
that's another one people are gonna buy. All these games are losing money, and you know why? Because they're all made like shit. None of these games are interesting, and they cost a ton of money to make.
And we are 10 minutes. We have 20 minutes left. And so far,
RWK, what's up? They might as well just donate the money to charities instead of spending it on making these god-awful games to Stevie Nicks. There's some
What the
weird
hell is
games,
this?
said the king. Even the narrator sounds like he doesn't care.
do you see this? What is this?
This looks like an original Xbox game.
Good Guy doll? Chucky?
If it's Gun Media, you know it ain't gonna last.
Or is this Death by Daylight?
It's
I mean, that's
Chucky.
Chucky, but...
Oh, he's a Roblox?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say. Yeah. This is a children's game.
Why would you show this now? This is something you could have just uploaded.
And I'm your friend to the end. You.
It doesn't sound like Brad Dorff. Maybe it is Brad Dorff.
It's Dread North.
Grieveville? I guess that's like an extension of Roblox. Oh, Sleight of Hand's a new game. Oh, that's the new game that we got.
Oh wow!
Wasn't that amazing?
The new game that won't make any money. It's the latest game to bomb. These are all bombs.
And so is Creatures of Ava. That's a new game too. I like how I get him confused with. I got it confused with that Zao game because it literally looks the same.
Oh, frog wearers. Ooh.
War 6.
This is the Pendulum Wars, Anthony. Come on. You don't know how many people called in the Jappy show last night with like 0 arguments, and he's like asking them like, "Okay, so what's your argument?" And they're telling him like stuff that has nothing to do with the argument. And I'm just like, please let this end. Can we stop with these freaking monsters that do the slow twerking and twirling? It's Project Javier, says Frank. Hannibal. Hannibal Ritual, what's up? Dude who honestly cares about physical media when it's equivalent to getting a turd in a plastic case anyway? Well, yeah, I know. Did you see Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be on 3 Series X discs?
Really? Well, someone's still printing it.
Sinking
The Sinking
City 2.
2. Well, when did the first one come out?
Want to dive deeper into this mystery?
No.
Discover more about this long-awaited sequel in our Xbox Wire interview.
Long-awaited.
Revelatio, what's up?
Long-awaited sequel.
My
Who's waiting for that?
of light. Walk free and bear the light for others to
This is
follow.
Final Fantasy because I hear the music.
Hello! Final Fantasy. The Xbox players don't deserve Final
This looks
Fantasy.
like a 360 game.
Is this the newest Final Fantasy, like, number sequel? Because that one didn't get good response from the fans.
Oh, are you short didn't Anthony? It was only on PlayStation.
Apparently, a lot of people were not happy with that. I mean, the 7
Man, like
remakes.
shit, apparently the new one, the Rebirth game, runs like dog shit on there too.
Really?
Despair
Yeah.
and hope as goes
Horrible, man. What the hell?
goes the other. Become light. Become hope.
Unless Sony's gimping these games so they go out and buy the Pro.
Oh, Final Fantasy Online. Play the beta now? Is that what it said?
I don't know.
March 21st. There you go. I don't know if that's a shadow drop for people, but it's coming out.
No,
in
they
2
announced
weeks.
it at one of the shows that it was coming to Xbox. It's already on PlayStation and PC, apparently. Which is up Gear 6 already. Well, this is a
Cult
partner
classic.
direct. Is this Stalker? I think this is Stalker 2.
Captured on the Series X via backwards compatibility.
Backwards compatibility? Is
It
that what it
says that.
said?
I don't know what. It said that on the bottom, yeah.
The Alchemist with a $2 super chat. Wow, Stalker. Yeah, there you go. There's your game.
But yeah, like you said, this is like a. It's not a. Yeah, like this direct is just more like some stuff we already knew about.
Clear Sky is the one I bought on PC that didn't work. It had all this DRM I had to install and then it didn't work.
So is this like a collection?
That would be cool.
Maybe of all the DLCs or all the expansions. I don't know how this game works when it comes to like releasing stuff, but Yeah, they're showing all of them.
Hey, it looks fucking nice. This might be the only game that's worth.
There's nothing wrong with like stuff that's always been on PC that finally comes up to console. You know, that's cool. As long as it runs fine, which it should. I mean,
It looks
already
good.
pre-existing PC games. Yeah, the trilogy. There you go.
Wow!
Oh, today. All right. Got a little present, I guess, for people that enjoy that thing.
GSC Game World brought the cult classic Stalker trilogy to Xbox in an exclusive Xbox Wire interview.
Stop ASMRing, please.
But it's not on Game Pass though. It's just.
Is this that Rush game? Is it Rush? What was the name of that game?
I know what you're talking about. I just
Yeah.
I get on it.
Richard, what's
Maybe.
up? This looks cool. He plays a shark.
Just Twisted Metal.
Come on, twisted nipples. You're not getting twisted nipples. This is that game that came out like 10 years ago on Xbox One. It was really good. That's what it looks like based on the font. Oh, Monster Jam Showdown. Okay. Motorstorm. It's a long gone.
Here we go, Perry. Here we go.
Get this shit out of here. Hey, if you like these games, move to Japan.
They're not buying this on Xbox anyway.
And it's really doing wonders for PlayStation. They just lost $10 billion. Speak English. Hire English translators.
It's easier to.
I don't even know what they're saying. You're not going to sell this game if nobody knows what the fuck is going on. If people
Final
can't understand
chapter.
what's going on. Good. The final chapter. Get out of here.
Okay, Persona 3 Reload. Oh, Persona 4 and 5. We can't forget about these games. What is...
Oh, it's on Game Pass Ultimate. Oh, the games that wouldn't come to Xbox is coming to Game Pass Ultimate. There you go.
The Persona is
Dark
it's
Hour
filling
has in
in the
store
gaps
for
of
Game
all
Pass
the
members
Japanese
this
games
year
that we
on
need.
Xbox Wire.
Exclusive sell, Anthony. Tell that to the company I lost $10 billion.
I like how they show the games that were showed today that we didn't see, and then they're like, and here's the Shadow Drop.
Well, at least it got chunky.
I think this is I don't think this is the Capcom game. This is the other Touchy-san game.
Nobody fucking cares about these games, man. Nobody cares about these games.
Well,
how many of you guys in the chat, put a 1. How many of you guys are going to buy this? Put 1 if you're going to buy it. Put 0 if you're not going to buy it.
Yeah, I mean, because at this point in the event is when we just get the stuff that we already
Let's see the 1's and the 0. 0 if you're not going to buy it, 1 if you are going to buy it. -0.
What are with these frame drops? Do you see that, or is that just me?
No, that's the game. Because nobody knows how to make fucking games. Well, we can't, you know... I forgot the word. We can't optimize these for the PS5. We need the PS5 Pro. Then we can make a better game. So they go out and buy the Pro. We've seen this before. It's called God of War. There's no background.
Yeah, this is Kazan or whatever.
Yeah,
the
fuck this shit. Okay, fuck these games. And the whole chat room said 0. No one's buying it.
And why, thou, have you called me to the
Here's
now I got Gandhi naked with muscles. Okay, now we're really buying it. Day 1 right here.
See, you can see why I got Zal in the other game that we just got shown today. How I got it confused because the art style
takes you on a journey through a land enriched with myth and legend, but torn apart.
Nobody gives a fuck, man.
Grief is ever present. From the arid deadlands, the harsh and unforgiving terrain, to the dense and dangerous forest floor of the woodlands.
And the other game that looked just like this was apparently a new release today that we didn't know we were getting. And
it just says Naked Gandhi, yeah.
Utilize best for crowd control in the Mask of the Sun, chaotic ballet that compels you to engage spirits in melee combat. The Mask of the Moon, the Mask of the Sun. You must embrace the dance of the shaft. Each ability gained by the player can be used both traversally as well as in the fray of combat.
10 grand for this.
For example, take the Ether Spear. Not
What would the Rock say about these games?
That are out of reach, but also engage and pierce through multiple enemies at once.
At this point, you probably make a worse
With
game.
each small victory along your journey, you will grow and better yourself, obtaining powers and tools that allow you to turn the tides of battle in your favor.
Nobody cares, man.
You should not sneak up on people, young shaman.
We are shamans. Healers in a land long past healing.
The complexities of grief inspired the foundations of the world of Kinzera. You will be faced with intricate puzzles, arduous obstacles,
These fucking indie
deceptive
games,
traps
dude.
that
We
demand
can't get it.
patience
We
and
can't get it in
skill
between
to
good
overcome.
games.
And though the path is
Dude,
full
these
of
high-budget weed games
this
or these
battle
fucking
is within you.
bullshit indie games that pretend like they're
Mercy
like
is a
Main
rare
Street.
flower that blooms in the lands of Kinzera. But you can do this. I know you can.
April.
Rest in peace. Can we get games like RE4 Remake? Like I'm begging.
Crazy, that was
please.
literally almost a year ago, which is nuts.
You know, I bought those Xboxes just to play that game. RE4 Remake needs to be played. Even Callisto Protocol was better than all these games.
Yeah, I mean, Callisto kind of held its own once it got updated. It just got kind of shafted by the...
Once they fully updated it and the game ran well, but it just did towards the end. I mean, everything was fine. When it came out, it was a buggy mess.
And the team crumbled, you know.
We knew that was going to happen, though. That's what happens when you rush your game. If they would have waited 6 months, released it when it was polished, I think it would have been really good.
Alright, and here's the Capcom game.
It's just a Bayonetta ripoff.
So they showed this at the Capcom event, when they showcased, I think, some Resident Evil stuff. So I guess now we're just getting...
It's another samurai game. We're not fucking Japanese over here. If I lived in Japan, okay.
The Monster Hunter kind of has that down, you know. Same thing with Dragon's Dogma. It's like we don't really need, you know. I understand this is a new IP, so this is a new game.
Yeah, but it's literally a clone of Bayonetta.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's like my style of game. Like I would play Monster Hunter before I play this.
All these games are the same. They're all hack and slash. Listen, I come from the arcades. I come from the home consoles. I come from all this stuff. These games just not really appealing anymore. These were cool in like the PS2 era. When things were moving into 3D, these games were cool. But now we've been here already for 20 years. They're just not cool anymore. Who's buying it? 0 if you're not buying it, 1 if you're buying it. Everyone's saying 0 in the chat room. No one's buying it.
Yeah.
So it's not just me screaming and yelling. I mean, we're asking the chat room. Look at it. You're dancing around. Like, what is this stupid stuff? She even looks like Bayonetta. What am I watching? He's not even watching this. He's looking at his phone. I don't come from Japanese culture, says Richard. There we go. It's on Game Pass because they know no one's buying it.
Yeah, coming this year. I don't know. It doesn't have a date.
Learn how Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess mixes action and real-time strategy in an exclusive
So I think you're only getting this and Dragon's Dogma this year, as far as like Capcom releases. So all these idiots are like, Resident Evil's coming out this year. It's not. You'll probably get an announcement this year, but you're not getting an actual title. Well, there it is.
Wow, the only cool game out of this was Stalker, and I'm not even a fan of Stalker.
And it's a pre-existing game. Like, it's already a game that was made years ago. So again, we're going backwards.
Oh, an old game?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Big surprise. And then all the new shit look like shit we already got.
It's hilarious, says Cannibal, how it's generally the old games having some kind of new addition that looks remotely interesting. We're gonna pause that right here. So we're gonna play some crazy person's video. What a piece of friggin' shit that was. We aren't getting crap this year. L.
Well, I would say your best bet is to, wait for the summer. Let's see, what Sony has. Let's just keep waiting. Because there's going to be a lot of events that kind of take place that fill the void of E3. Now, whether or not they're going to be good or not, we don't know. But I'm assuming that Xbox is going to show more stuff in the summer. Sony's going to show more stuff. Now, again, a lot of this stuff is not going to be coming out this year. It's going to be, the only thing I think that Xbox might show is Indiana Jones gameplay in the summer. That's the only thing they can actually show that's like, hey, here's the game running. As far as PlayStation, I don't know what they're going to show. RE9 could be, showcased at a Sony event, so we'll keep a,
we got
keep a
Freddy
close
versus
eye on
Indy?
that. Yeah. It's like, at this point, we're just waiting for more delays and disappointment. But hopefully we actually get some good events this summer. We'll see.
Frank said the Stalker bundle's $40 or $20 each. That's not bad.
That's not bad. I wish it was on Game Pass though, considering they're like older games, But it's fine.
Remember when awesome games came out every year? Yeah, I remember. We got spoiled, man. The 360 era. We got
You don't
spoiled.
know what you got until it's gone.
You're never gonna get that ever again. You know that, right? I hope
Yeah.
everyone in the chat realizes. The Xbox 360 era was mainstream gaming, and you got a shit ton of games every week. I was working at Best Buy. We got like 10 or 12 games like a week. Okay, because they didn't care. They threw everything at the wall to see if it would stick. We're not getting that anymore. And then they're saying, oh yeah, everyone's losing money, the industry's collapsing, blah, blah, and then we're getting the same type of games. The Japanese shit. The hack and slash. I don't mind Japanese games. However, when they're all the same game, what are we doing here? They're all hack and slash. There's a reason why those games never came out in America. You hear that? That's the hard drive, the 18 terabyte hard drive I put in here. Every 3 seconds it makes a doom, doom. So I filled it with all this stuff on my 10 terabyte. I'm pulling the 18 out, keeping the 10 in there. I can't stream because every time I stream I hear drive me nuts.
That's why when you were playing Resident Evil 3, you were like, what the hell is that noise? Or whatever.
Yes.
Okay.
And everyone thought I was crazy because I could hear it with the microphone. You guys probably couldn't
and it
hear
wasn't the Polymega, because it shouldn't be making noise like that anyway.
Yeah, no, it was not the Polymega. Which, by the way, shout out to Frank. He bought me the TurboGrafx 16 module. And I ordered a card where you plug in through USB and you throw a game on it. One at a time. You could put it in a Polymega, rip the game.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was like $50. So
That's
$50 versus spending thousands of dollars on TurboGrafx games. Splatterhouse is a $200 game. I sold it for $80 at the shop.
Wild.
King, take care, buddy. We're gonna get out of here in like 10 minutes. Everyone, you got questions or comments? Give them now, because we're gonna. I just got up. I gotta go cook. Not dinner, lunch. What is the Polymega? Should I get one? Yes. JB Zombie 89 in the chat room bought one. The Polymega is $549 right now, okay? However, you can play all the old consoles on one spot. In one spot. On one machine. You can play Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, Sega 32X. What else you got? Turbo CD, TurboGrafx CD, Super Graphics CD. That's even a thing.
You see what Frank said? Yeah, exactly. Just do that.
Since you won't be buying games for like 2 years, just buy the Polymega. Where should you buy it from? Their website, because they're the only people that sell it.
Yeah. But this time you won't have to wait. Like JB got his in like what, a month?
He got his, and he got his in 3 weeks, but they're shipping now.
Yeah, so the turnaround time isn't as bad.
Yeah, if you order it today, you're looking at like 2 to 3 weeks wait time. My wife ordered me another one for my birthday, which it sucks because you have to rip all those games all over again.
Yeah, that was a bummer realization that you had to look at with JB. Remember, because you thought you were going to just be able to copy
I was going to
it.
give him all the discs, and then she told me she got another one. I was like, and then he came up here. He's like, yeah, can I have those discs? And I was like,
yeah. It's like, hold that thought just for a second.
I'm not burning those things all over again. So what I'm going to do is, if this thing comes in the next couple of days, I'll rip everything. I'll give him all the discs. Because you got to understand, I spent about $60 to $80 on all those discs.
Oh yeah, no, that's
So
you
if
had
I
to
can
get
get
a
at least
bunch.
another thing out of it, what'd you miss, RWK? You didn't miss nothing. You're good.
You honestly didn't miss much with this preview event, and that's probably why we're not going to talk about this much tonight on the show, because there's not much to talk about. We'll talk about some other stuff, I guess, that came out after Perry and Frank recorded last week. But
SIB can also play N64 games, but you got to buy the modules.
yeah, the modules make it all happen.
You don't need to buy the modules for the disc games because that's the base model. But, you know, if you want to buy modules for the other stuff, you can buy them separately
and
or
cartridge
whatever you want.
based, or yeah.
But yeah, you can play PlayStation 1, Sega CD, Saturn, all that stuff out the gate. And you can burn discs, you don't need to buy games. You put the disc in there, it rips to the hard drive or SSD or USB, whatever you end up using. You can buy an NVMe drive, like a PlayStation 5 drive. Stick it in there, rip the disc right to the thing. You don't need the disc ever again. That's what I use to stream. It's right here. See, I got the N64 module. You want to play Super Nintendo? It's simple. Oh, I don't want to play N64 anymore. There's a button right here. Slides right off. Fighting this green screen over here. And you slide the Super Nintendo module on, you can play Super Nintendo. Leon YT, what's going on?
What's up?
Leon YouTube? Is that his name?
I'd imagine so. Unless the YT stands for something else.
I wish that thing played Dreamcast. I mean, on their website, it says, will this play Dreamcast? They're like, we'll be working on something like that. So, hopefully. The DNF dual prequel? What the hell's DNF? I don't think so, man. I think Stalker was the only good thing on this show, and I'm not a fan of Stalker. Did I miss how bad we were getting fucked? Yes, you did. You missed that part of the whole thing. Shout out to Xbox for not giving a shit about anybody. Shout out to PlayStation for not giving us any fucking games. Shout out to Nintendo for not giving us any hardware that they promised the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Shout out to all these companies that love us.
Smacking us in the face.
A new fighting game? What's that? I didn't see a fighting game on this showcase.
I don't think we saw any fighting games. So it was like Japanese Touchy-san games. That's Samurai.
They released
DNF
only Samurai games in the year where Ghost of Tsushima is coming to PC.
I was talking about DNF Duel. I don't know what,
Duke Nukem Forever Duel? What is that? What's the DNF stand for? I didn't see that on here. We were both watching it. Man, Anthony, we got fucked big time with these machines, man. The only good news is we got a 4-year-old game that is coming to PC. Hey, no, they weren't coming to PC. Remember Stevie Mac? That hard drive, man. Just kicks. It's like it's raining and it just... one drop keeps coming down.
4-year-old game coming to PC. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be it. To each their own. Like, if people like some of the shit that they show, that's fine. You know,
look, those games are for somebody. They're just not for the majority of people.
Yeah, they're definitely not for us on this show. So,
wouldn't it be odd for them to release consoles in 2024 with crappy games? Well, you're getting new console in 2026.
That's what they're telling us.
Shout out to the SpongeBob console that comes out tomorrow at Best Buy for $700.
Which will be $750 after tax over here.
Shout out to Xbox and Best Buy for teaming up and giving us that expensive machine that nobody wants. Revelation, PlayStation 6 is 2026. Xbox, whatever the fuck, is coming out 2026. Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out 2025. So Nintendo's still a year behind. I don't know, man. It ain't looking good for gaming. Hopefully, Resident Evil 9 at some point next year will be good. Silent Hill 2 will be good. I don't want to hear about the trail look like shit thing. Like, look, you think they're going to release a broken game?
You know,
maybe I shouldn't say that, but
you never know with that team and Konami. But you know, I want to stay positive as much as the next guy.
Blooper Team. Look, I beat that game, the medium that they made. I mean, it was okay, but I don't think they knew what the fuck they were doing with that game. That storyline is bitch slapped 6 ways to Sunday.
With this, the foundation's there already. You just have to tighten it up story-wise, and not even tighten it up story-wise, but just, like, you know, make the gameplay modern, because the story speaks for itself. You don't really have to change much about Silent Hill 2. You just got to make it modern, you know, modern gameplay, and yeah, it's the fucking Revelation. It's that Brawl game that's whatever.
All-Star Brawl 2, which is 2 years old.
Yeah. But for some reason now you get a console. A SpongeBob console that nobody asked for.
Let's break it down. You can get a refurbished Xbox Series X for under $300 on Amazon/Woot.
Yeah.
Okay? In grade A condition. And you could get All-Star Brawl 2 for about $10 to $20. So for like $320, you could get the whole thing. Why are you charging me $700, man?
And these consoles are already out the door. You're already saying that, all right, 2026.
I bought 2 Series X brand new from Walmart for $350 a piece. You got 2 for the price of 1.
They're charging $700 brand new.
That's where I draw the line. I'm like, bro, I'm done. I'm done.
I don't care if you made a Squidward machine. I'm not buying it.
We bought consoles this past weekend so we could play Helldivers.
Yeah.
And granted, I didn't spend money because I traded a bunch of like triple stock that we had at the shop to GameStop.
You had the card you had to also get a refund on too, the freaking Nvidia crap.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had a lot of stuff that was able to cover those machines.
Well, no, the GameStop thing, I only ended up paying $64 for one of them. The other PlayStation was completely covered. Now, I originally bought another one for the shop. So half of that was the card money. So let's say I spent about $300. I spent the price of less than the price of one machine, and I ended up with 3 of them, brand new. But we wanted to. Yeah, we wanted to land the game, and we did. It was fun.
Yeah,
we were playing for hours. But that's what we have to do because there's no good games out there right now. Tekken 8 was pretty good.
Yeah.
WWE is out. I don't know
if that's good. We do have Alone in the Dark coming out.
You know, I don't understand why the Alone in the Dark remake from like 10, 20 years ago, that's like a modern version of Alone in the Dark. It looks pretty cool because Fred streamed it.
Right.
But the new one looks like they're going back to the original, where the people are dressed like old school people and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that going to be really interesting? That's what I told you, man. Wait till it gets cracked.
It's true. I mean, if people want to see it played, you know, then I'll check it out. I just don't want to stream it and nobody cares. But 88% people said they want to see it. So, you know, it's not going to be the only thing I stream on the channel anyway when I play it. So there's going to be other streams that I cycle in and out. So I'm not just going to be playing that for, you know, who knows? Maybe I will play it for a few days straight if I like it as much as, you know, apparently it encourages multiple playthroughs as well. So I'm sure there's going to be some kind of like new game plus or some kind of like unlockable. We'll see. I mean, I want it to do good. I want, survival horror games to come out and do good. I just think a lot of people just don't think it looks, as promising as they thought. And then they're worried that it got delayed a bunch of times, but it's coming out on the 20th. So it's not coming out. It's coming out on a Wednesday, which is weird. So yeah, I will
Maybe
be streaming
Tuesday
it.
and the Wednesday. That's what they figured.
Yeah, so I'll probably be streaming it that Wednesday. Probably up until when we record that night, if that's the case, and then
if the game's not good.
If the game is good, I'll be streaming it all day.
0 day crack, baby.
If it's
Listen,
not,
I'll say just pirate the games. Why are you gonna buy the games at $70 day one when 2 weeks after release they're $40?
Yeah, I don't know.
Before you buy, okay?
There's nothing wrong with that,
No, there isn't anything wrong with that. A lot of people
spend enough money on this stuff.
They all got fucking fired anyway. Who cares? You're stealing from the studios at this point.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's like we've been getting, half-baked games coming out, undercooked things that are just not ready for release. And why do we got to deal with it? Why do we just have to suck it up and our hard-earned money has to be wasted, I think that's why I think it comes to time where, we've always been doing it. We've always been downloading stuff if we can, or if we've been checking it out before, and then we end up still buying it. So it's not like we don't spend money. If it's good, we end up getting it, 4 or 5 times over, depending on the property.
Let me tell you guys something. We have quite a few PC guys in the chat. Everyone needs to realize you should build a PC, okay? Because you're going to be, it's so much money and it costs a lot of money. Like, no, it costs money to build a computer, okay?
Yeah.
When you're done, you can download a shit ton of these games for free.
It'll pay for itself.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying you need to pirate every fucking game that comes out, but you can download games you could try before you buy, for the most part. Okay? And then from there, you can make your decision if you want to buy a game or not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you guys are all blinded by PlayStation. Sony, 70. You're going to be fucking broke.
Yeah, and you're spending 70 on stuff that also might not feel like it's worth 70, or you get 70 out of it.
That's what I'm saying.
So.
At least try before you buy. See if this is a game that's worth playing. And if you really like it, you're going to buy it. I've done a million times. I've downloaded games, and I was like, you know what? I got to buy this game. It happens to me all the time. Or I play a game cracked, and I'm like, all right, that's a good game. When it goes on sale, I'm buying it. And then when it goes on sale, I jump on it.
Just wait for a price drop.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you want everything in your Steam library. Because if something happens, you build a new computer, you get a new computer, you're ready to go. You got all that stuff in your library. Back from the Dead, what's up, man?
Nope.
Not to mention, games run better on PC. You can always lower your graphic settings and boost FPS. Lots of options. Says Richard. Absolutely. This is the time where you start saving to build a computer. Okay? For those of you that don't have a computer, now is the time. Because we have no games coming out for at least a year on PlayStation. Xbox, there's 4 games coming out, but again, they're all on PC.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys don't like Xbox because, you don't like games, I guess. So, time to build a computer. Get ready. Save your money. Don't worry about the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's for stupid people like me. Build a computer, learn how to use it, and then when these games start popping out in the next couple of years, you're ready to go.
That's true.
I don't run out and buy Rebirth because I didn't have time to play it, but I'm glad I'm waiting because apparently it runs so bad. That's what I heard. Now, and it's also coming out on PC in May. Rebirth. So I'll wait until it comes out on PC.
Well, that's a fast turnaround time now.
Where it's going to be it runs better and it'll look better on PC anyway.
As opposed to like years ago where they would wait so long to put their shit on PC. Now they're like, yeah, we got to get these things out.
And by the way, Anthony, those games always got cracked day one.
Yeah.
So I could play it. Like Crisis Core got cracked day one. I downloaded it. I never played it. I deleted it off my hard drive the other day. I was like, I'll download it again at another time. I don't have time to play right now.
Yeah.
Crisis
I agree
Core
with
was
Steven
good on
Mac.
PSP.
I agree. I do miss demos.
Yeah, Back from the Dead. Yeah, you got to build your own computers, guys. You can buy a pre-built, but it's not going to be a good experience. You got to build your own.
No. You do have to save some dough, but it's worth it.
We're going to show you in a few months on Anthony's channel how to build a computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be live streaming it, and
if anybody has anything bad to say while I'm building this machine, that's when he's going to hit the ban button.
I'll be manning the chat while Perry's like, head deep in a computer.
Because
So,
people go, why are you using this? Why aren't you using A and B? How come? You know why he's using that? Because that's the shit that I use and it works.
Yeah.
I'm not going to build this. Yeah, Anthony, let's take all your money and build a computer I've never built before with all these fucking parts I don't use, and let's see what happens with your money. You think he's going to do that? That's like saying the guy at the gas station comes up there, hey, can I borrow like $5,000? You don't know anything about me, but I'll send the money back to you, I promise. Yeah, here's $5,000. Whoa, sucker! That guy ain't never going to mail you your money back.
Why don't you just build a Hackintosh?
Why don't you just build a Hackintosh? That's what the guy said to us. Exactly like that.
God.
That guy got in trouble, too, because Micro Center watched the video. We got gift cards for that.
Damn.
There was a guy that commented, Mike, and then the last name was Rose Center. And he's like, hey, please email me or whatever. And I was like, dude, do you think we're stupid? We're not going to email some random guy. And they're like, no, I really do work for Micro Center. And that guy hooked us up, man. Me and Jeff got $25 gift cards. Peace.
That's cool.
And I think that guy got in trouble because you're not supposed to tell people to build Hackintoshes when you work there. Because they pay for Apple. They have an Apple section with Apple reps that they pay every month.
You're not supposed to just hack something to turn it into an Apple.
Apple pays them every month for that space. I had people that worked there commenting on that video. And they were laughing because we called them Damien Mizdow because that's what they look like. It was just, again, it was a bad experience that we amped up to 10.
And it ended up working out.
And a couple of years ago when I went in there, right, I think it was during or before the picnic, I had new employees come up to me and be like, hey, I saw your video. You're that guy. They thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I didn't know that this was a big thing. If you work at Micro Center in Yonkers, New York, you guys are okay. Just that one guy. And the guy that smelled like shit, which I didn't see that guy last time.
Sweaty guy.
No, his breath stunk like shit.
Oh.
It's like he had horse turds for fucking lunch and then came back out to the floor. Frank and I wanted to throw up just by smelling his breath.
Oh, God.
And that was the guy who was putting stickers on everything. We would add something to the cart, and he would walk by and then stop, see that we had something new in the cart, and put his name on it. Right before we got to checkout, I told Frank, I was like, peel all these stickers off this shit. And they were like, did anybody help you today? I said, nope. A lot of nerds at Micro Center to gatekeep. But Jeff had a Mac. He wanted to build a gaming PC. There's a difference between a Mac and a gaming PC. We're not talking Mac versus PC here. Mac versus gaming PC.
Yeah. There's a difference.
He didn't help us. He just walked up and tried to take credit for it. Yeah, I know. That's why we took all the stickers off, because he sucked. And his breath smelled. We should have said, yeah, some guy tried to help us, but the breath stunk like shit. These guys brush their teeth here? We should have gotten another gift card just for dealing with that guy.
Yeah, I know, right?
I would say, everyone, build a PC, go to Micro Center. If you have one locally. If not, you got Amazon, you got Newegg, you got all these places online.
Just give yourself some kind of relief from this, crappy console.
Newegg reputable? Yes. Yeah, the consoles suck. It is what it is. I mean, you guys could take it or leave it, but they suck.
Yeah, and if you want to if you already have them, there's nothing wrong with keeping them and then also still building your PC. It just gives you another option. There's nothing wrong with that.
Build a PC, have fun. Okay, you can run emulators. You can play all the old games on a computer.
Yeah,
you can play
the shit
old
that
computer
companies
games.
don't. Yeah, the shit that
Consoles.
companies don't bring on new consoles. You can play.
You guys see me running Star Build. It's got everything on it.
Yeah, you could do RetroArch. You could do whatever. You do whatever.
You can use any controller you want. New games, old games.
I think until people actually experience it themselves,
mouse and keyboard.
That's when it will click, in their head. Like, all right, this is the better option.
I don't play League of Legends, but I have the League of Legends mouse and keyboard and the headset because they're blue, and I like blue.
Yeah, it's just it's where it's going. So see the writing on the wall and try to plan for the future. That's the best you can do.
You can even use PC Part Picker. You don't need that anymore. Back from the dead. PC Part Picker, which I hate that fucking name. It's so stupid. Micro Center now has their own version of that on their website. So you can literally do all that and then hit the order button and then pick all that stuff up. PC Part Picker. Why couldn't they just call it the PC Part Selector? They had to be PC Part Picker, like a freaking banjo guy or something.
A banjo guy.
A hick. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. A fucking hick. Okay. PC Part Picker. Such a stupid fucking name for a website.
You would think Micro Center would have had that shit down.
PCparts.com.
Why didn't they implement that years ago when this PC part thing was around, like at first? Like you would think they would have been like, oh, we got to get in on that. Like now they have it on their site, but like, why didn't they do that years ago? I feel like that would have made more like
a junkyard.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I tried to use PC Part Picker one time to see if something was compatible, and they couldn't tell me. Because it didn't get enough reports from the public. And I'm like, what the fuck? Isn't that a feature on this website? You're supposed to tell me if it's compatible or not? Shout out to Richard, because if I didn't know about my fan issue, that's why this computer was overheating when I was playing Dead Space. Because I put an old fan on this computer. I needed that big heatsink thing, which I still have to order at some point. But I don't game on this machine anymore. I game on Starbuild. But for Starbuild, that went into that one. So shout out to him, because you know why? This guy did his research. He listened to me, and then he did his own research, which you always have to do. You have to double check your work. And it seemed like the fan was an issue, and he went and got his own fan. And because of that, now I know, and I got that fan. I got to order another one at some point, and that's the fan that this guy's going to get. Frank got fucked, because he got the old fan like me. But now Frank will know what new heatsink to get. So shout out to Richard. Sounds like... Yeah, okay, we read that one. Build a nice, fast PC, says Frank. 1 minute you are playing games at 120 FPS. Next minute, you're tabbing over the hub. And it's honestly the only way to live? What? Tabbing? I'm probably going to build a new PC soon. My entire apartment's going to be full of PCs. Don't you have like 10 of them?
I never have enough. I will never stop building.
And use the money to buy the new stuff. What?
I will never stop building. just constantly builds PCs.
I built 2 computers in like a course of an hour and a half on stream?
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
So I was like, you know what? I'm already here. Let me just do the other one.
Last year, you did like 7 Xboxes. You did like 2 PCs.
I cut the Star Build. It cut all the skin off my thumb. And it's like trying to grow back, but when I grab stuff, it feels weird. Fucking Star Build. That case sucked. I mean, it's a nice case, but it just building in it sucked.
Yeah.
I'll never build on that thing ever again. PC is addicting, though. If I was rich, I'd build more. Or have you build them, I mean.
Me.
Yeah. You know, I texted somebody and I put the smiley face and it put that face by accident.
Oh, no.
Before we leave, can we look at the greatest meme of all time? Well, not the greatest of all time, but one of the greats. Bro, AEW sucks, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Here we go. Here's one of the best memes of all time. Come on. This is one of the greatest memes of all time.
That is a good one.
It's not the greatest, but it's one of the greatest. It's 100% true.
Yeah.
I have 6 PCs if you want to include my Steam Deck. I might sell my Steam Deck. I don't even use it. I wanted it for RE4 Remake, but I played that on the Lenovo Legion Go, which, again, I barely use that either, so... The Lenovo I'm going to keep. I think the Steam Deck I'm going to bring to the shop and get rid of. My wife doesn't even use the Steam Deck anymore. She uses the Lenovo.
At least you tried it, you know?
That's one of the greatest memes. It ain't the greatest, but it is one of the greatest. Let's not get that confused. By the way, Frank and I we both have an uncle that looks like Randy Marsh. That's his, actually, in my phone, that's his picture.
Oh my
Randy
God.
Marsh. and he watches South Park, and I don't think he understands. Like, the guy is like him. Like, the guy looks like him, exactly. I thought you were saying PC, what? Well, look at WWE 2K24. Now I'm gonna download it on PC today. I'm gonna check it out, and if it's good, I'll buy it at some point. If it sucks, I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah. Yep.
That looks exactly like him. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, especially with games that come out every year like WWE. I mean, it's like a no-brainer. It's like if you can get it for free.
Tomb Raider, the trilogy, I bought it on Steam because I got it for, what was it, $22 or something on CD keys.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, I'll just buy it. I wish I didn't buy it because it got cracked day one and the game sucks. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, if there's no questions, I'll give you 5 more minutes and we're out of here. Because he's got to go, I got to go, and we'll see you guys tonight at 9:30.
Yeah.
Any questions or comments? Frank will be on tonight. Fred will be on tonight. You know what? If I keep hearing anything more positive about AEW, here's what I'm going to do. What's a PlayStation game without a loose disc? I'm going to break this copy. Okay? And then I'm going to break this copy.
Damn.
These were clearanced out to 20 apiece. And if I keep hearing more positive things about AEW, I'm going to break these things on the air. Okay?
Their timing will be up.
AEW sucks. All right? They were good, and then they screwed everything up.
And the game isn't good. Like the actual
And you think Sting is
good.
retired? He's going to WWE.
He's
He
retired for the
retired
next few months, and then
purposely.
he'll be back.
Yeah, he retired purposely a month before WrestleMania, so he could go over there, do a segment with Cody Rhodes, and make that WWE merchandising money. And if you don't think so, you're a fucking idiot.
That's very true. I think he still has, you know, even if he doesn't full-blown wrestle as much in WWE, he could still come out and cut promos. He could still, you know, he's still Sting. He's still good at what he does.
I don't think he's going to wrestle, but I think he'll be Like you
Yeah.
said, the stick guy, the promo guy.
Yeah, he's not gonna, I don't think he's done, like completely
I
done.
don't think
and
so.
It's just, yeah.
No, but he had his sons over there dressed as him, and he had this, and he had that. Hey, he's coming back.
Yeah. Ric
They
Flair
always
also had his
come
last
back.
match, like, what, 5 times? And then he comes back.
He ain't going out like that. This guy's Sting. They congratulated him on Raw, which tells you something.
Really? I didn't even know
they
that.
didn't wait. Yeah, congratulations, Sting. We'll see you next month, buddy.
Thanks for retiring from AEW over there, but you'll be coming over here.
He retired just to get out of AEW. A lot of these AEW guys are like, no, he didn't. Yes, he did. He's like, fuck this place, I'm out. He did the same to TNA. When TNA started having money issues, he was
Did
like...
he say he was retiring, or did he say he was just leaving back
He
then?
said, fuck this, I'm out. And then he showed up on WWE Raw. Or, what was it, Survivor Series? I mean, he retires to leave companies. He retired from WWE, went to AEW. He retired at the Hall of Fame. TMZ covered it.
Yeah.
What was it, like 5 or 6 years ago? Yeah, Sting retired. And then he goes to AEW, who's wrestling ECW style matches. Kind of like back in the day when he used to wrestle Cactus Jack on WCW. Which was shocking for his age to do all that, but I think he'll go to WWE. He'll be there next month. Because Tony Khan was like, oh, we want Sting to stay on board, blah, blah, blah. And Sting was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
And Jesus was like, no. Sting said he wants to do more in AEW. I was like, did you see the scrum? Because that's not what he fucking said. He said, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Tony Khan was the guy that said, I want Sting to stay and do all this shit. Sting said, no way.
At that point, it doesn't matter what the hell Tony Khan says,
What's he going to make? More money with Tony Khan or more money on the Sting action figures and toys and merchandising in WWE?
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do anything. He could literally sit home and sleep all day and make all that money. And that's what he's going to do. And he had a taste of that once, just so you know. At least it was a decent match. No way in hell I was watching the rest of that pay-per-view. Well, guess what? I didn't buy it because I'm not supporting AEW. Fuck them. And all this guy did was go through glass anyway, so who gives a shit? Do you think that's entertaining for me? I don't care. Dude, AEW does shit beyond ECW, and not for a good reason either.
No.
Yeah, did you see Sting? He went through a fucking window last night. Holy shit. Darby Allin just jumped through glass just to be a dick. It's not like there was anybody on the glass and he jumped and the guy moved. They all fucking ran to the back and he's like, nobody's there, and he's going, ah! He's cut his whole back open and everything. He only got 6 stitches. Yeah, well, the guy's an idiot. He's got a huge scar on his back for life now. For what? For a company that's not going to be around for another 5 years? Time for a nursing home match. Sting versus Undertaker in a wheelchair submission. That might happen.
Probably more.
Maybe he'll come out of retirement for that match. Maybe they'll say, you know what, we'll give you the match. Vince isn't here anymore. By the way, Vince McMahon's face is blurred out of 2K24.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like, why even put the video in there?
Yeah, I mean, you can't go back and take his face out of everything. I'm sorry.
You can also zoom in on the person.
Yeah.
Because apparently he's blurred out next to Charlotte Flair. They should just zoom in on Charlotte and not even show him.
Yeah.
Why blur him out like he's a fucking Smurf or something? I find it funny how the WWF logo for years was blurred. Now Vince McMahon is blurred.
Yeah.
You can see the F now, but you can't see Vince. Remember they showed The Rock versus Hogan on TNN and everything was blurred?
Oh my god.
The referee had the WWF logo and they blurred the ref, so the ref looks like Slimer with like hands.
That's horrible.
They'll mod him in. I mean, it's a video. I guess they could upload the video in.
Yeah, the real video.
Yeah, they could have just zoomed in. They didn't need to blur his face. Just zoom in on him. The MILF man is here. Acknowledge me. Well, you're just in time for us to end.
Yes.
What did I miss? Nothing.
Yeah, you didn't really miss much, man.
Everything and nothing. Build a PC. That's the one thing that you didn't see that we've told everybody. Build a
Take
PC.
away.
Start saving now. Start saving. Save up to about $1,200 and you're good. I know it sounds like a lot, but hey, if you add it up, 70 here, 70 there, 70 here, 70 there, you're looking at. You're like, whoa, holy shit. I bought so many games at $70. I could have built my own computer and got those games for free. And played other games. You realize with PlayStation Network, we've been waiting for 2 years. There still isn't PS1 games on that thing.
No.
But on your PC, you can put every single game ever made on there.
Now, granted, they've been adding stuff very slowly, but it's been very like shit. The PS3 still has more games.
And you can run DuckStation on there, which is what the PlayStation 5 uses, DuckStation.
Yep.
You're not missing anything.
And yeah, MILFman, they did reveal 3 or 4 new games that we haven't seen, but they all look the same. And a lot of the titles they went over on this was just stuff we've already seen. But they just tried to show more. And the one shadow drop was the Stalker series is now on Xbox. But
now we wait on E3. Well, E3 time.
Yeah, E3 time is when you will see more of a Sony event, another Xbox event. Maybe Nintendo will fucking grow some balls and jump on there and tell you about a console, but we'll see, you know.
No, they're going to tell us on the holidays so we can prepare for next holiday for Xbox.
Yeah.
We have new exciting hardware that you won't be able to play any games on coming to you next year. Fuck these people. You know, listen. Like I said, I love Xbox, but I don't like the way that they're treating the fan base. It's wait. You didn't wait to make 25 fucking controllers. You didn't wait to sell me the machine. You didn't wait for fucking Game Pass. You didn't wait for this.
SpongeBob Xbox, yeah.
Why do we have to keep waiting for shit? It's like when this guy got called out for, don't believe me until they have the controller in their hand. And that's what he had a Paul Heyman moment. I was like, this guy's fucked. Right then and there, he exposed himself. And I know you guys like Phil Spencer in the chat. I don't know the guy personally. I'm sure he's a nice guy personally. But as far as going on, conducting business, the guy's a fucking piece of shit. Well, he saved Xbox. So what? That's like saying if somebody fell overboard, right? And I drove up on my little boat and I threw a life preserver out there and said, hey, you're safe. Thank you. And then they try to swim to my boat and I take off. And I go, well, I saved that guy. He drowned anyway, but I saved him. I threw him a life preserver. You didn't save anybody at the end of the day. You made the company a few bucks. I'm so sick of this Phil save shit. What did he save?
Yeah, because now we're just in this shit.
He saved the brand, yeah, so they could fuck us later, and that's what they're doing. Oh, yeah, I saved that guy. I don't know. I think they're full of shit. They're all full of shit. I mean, it's all about money. I mean, he's a corporate guy. They got to get the marketing rights for GTA. You are the marketing rights. You're podcasting about them. You're doing all these things. To them, that's free marketing, word of mouth. They're not going to put money into something where they got everyone doing it for them for free. They don't care.
Hell no.
They don't give a fuck. And again, I love Xbox, but I don't like the way they're going.
Yeah, we just got to be honest,
Got to be honest. Got to see how you call it. And by the way, I'm a salesman. Okay, you can spot the bullshit. Can't bullshit the bullshitter. Okay, you
No.
learn that pretty quickly if you're in retail, and if you're in any type of sales. I deal with people all the time that come in. Oh yeah, this it's all bullshit. Fuck Code Veronica, says RWKD. Oh, I agree, thank you. At least we got retro gaming. Or is it like the people who say Vince McMahon credited wrestling?
Created
wrestling. Some people can't handle the truth. Can't con a con man. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a con man, but yes. I could say that Microsoft, they definitely have con men.
Yeah.
For sure. Seeing a clip of where so-and-so slapped McMahon? Yeah, I actually watched that on live TV like 25 years ago when it happened.
Good old days of wrestling.
The good old days. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's we probably won't talk about this much on the show tonight.
No, this is a dead issue. This is why I
Yeah.
wanted to do this show today. We don't need to
Yeah.
talk about this later. Frank can say the horrible so-and-so show, but we're not going into detail on this. Like, you got to watch this stream, okay?
Yeah.
Phil Spencer runs around like Jack Lemmon trying to get the leads. Yeah, and what happened at the end? He got caught stealing them.
No.
What comes out first, GTA or the Switch 2? Switch 2.
Yeah, I would say the Switch 2.
Switch
I think
2
GTA
is
is going to get
slated
delayed.
for exactly a year from today. Switch 2.
I think GTA will be pushed probably to 26.
I like how all these fucking idiots are. The PS5 can't run GTA 6. There's going to be performance mode for it. It'll run it fine. You think they're going to turn around and be like, yeah, I can't run it. You got to buy all brand new PlayStation 5 Pro. Sony's not going to do that.
No.
Because then no one's going to buy their shit.
Nope.
You hear that? That's the fucking hard drive.
I don't hear it on my end.
Taking that thing out tonight. I cannot podcast with that thing. It's pretty much filled up anyway, so. I just took everything off my 10 terabyte, which has all the files for this show and everything on it, and copied it over to that one. I'm going to make another backup of our videos from like last year and this year. This way, if something goes down or something breaks, I have a backup of the videos.
You get the Seagate externals?
I stopped with Seagate because of that one that broke. And I bought Western Digital. And I'm thinking, all right, because I'm using Western Digital now, no problem, external. So I bought 2 of them. I just cracked one open and put it in the computer. I took out an old 8 terabyte. Everything was fine until I kept hearing that thumping noise. And I looked online. Apparently, that's the thing with the Western Digital 18 terabyte drive. They just make a lot of noise. So that's got to be pulled out. I have a 4 terabyte SSD brand new. I never opened. That's going to replace that slot. And the 18 terabyte, like I said, I copied everything over from the 10 terabyte. And I will put it back in the external enclosure, and I'll just transfer files as I go to whatever remaining space there is. But I can't deal with the noise. It's too much. When you build yours, we're going to get Seagates. We're going to crack those open and put them in because those are quiet. Bro, the PS4 is going to run it. It's not going to be on PS4.
No.
It can't. I don't think the PS4 could run it. It'll be on PS5, no problem. Phil Spencer runs a lot like... Okay, we read that one. Switch is 2 is 21, 25. No, it'll be next year. They says the Series X SpongeBob edition will sell out. They says.
They says it. They says it.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning when it's all sold out and everyone's angry online. I don't bother anymore. I'm done. I'm not buying any more consoles. Not buying them for $700. I'm done.
And the Stalker trilogy just went up on PlayStation.
The PS5 Pro will probably be it for this gen. I will not be buying anything else. And if I do, don't call me a hypocrite. Because I'm telling you how I feel right now in this moment in time. It's going to be Game Boy Color. Seagate commutes are in my PC. I got a 2 terabyte, 8 terabyte. Well, here's what I do back. I buy like the 16 terabyte Seagates, crack them open, and throw them right in the computer. It saves a lot of money that way. Get them on sale. $179. Crack that sucker open and put it right in there. All you need is a little plastic tool or a credit card. You can get those things right up. No one should buy SpongeBob. Enough is enough. Yeah, I agree. Xbox needs to kiss my ass at this point. $700 for the SpongeBob Xbox tomorrow, only on the Best Buy app. You can't just go to the website and buy it. You gotta use the app. $700. They should ask Phil Spencer, why is SpongeBob $700? Yeah, our partners are blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Fire that guy. Get rid of him.
Probably days are numbered at this point.
Bro, he even said in that interview, I think I'm getting a little too much, I'm getting overpaid for my job. It's like, who the fuck says that?
Yeah.
Who says that in a public forum? I don't know, man. There's something weird about that guy. He don't give a fuck either. Look, they're all there to make money. I get it. And he does what Microsoft delegates to him. But enough is enough, man. You got to be honest with the fan base. They just don't care about the fans. They pretend they do. So you do the free marketing for them.
Keep doing your podcast and
at the end of the
everything
day,
else.
they keep fucking the fans. I mean, I've been waiting for 10 years. Like, when are we done waiting? When are we done playing this waiting game?
Yeah, when does it stop?
And then you got Banjo-Kazooie Studio, and then you turn around and get rid of them. It's like people are excited that you got Toys for Bob, and then you just fucking let them go.
That's bullshit.
Xbox new slogan, wait. Yeah, exactly. Wait on your dreams, power your dreams. They're fucking each other, especially... Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know about that, RWK. You almost made me read all that. We held on for as long as we could, says Frank. That's true. Listen, they tried... They fixed the brand, right? And then they gave us the console that we deserved. So we were like, okay, they're steering the ship right. And then, it's just one thing after another. Like I say all the time, they take one step forward and 2 steps back every fucking time with Xbox. And it's kind of annoying. It's like, really, you guys are... it's a $3 trillion company. You are all multimillionaires. You can't figure out how to release fucking games for people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it takes 5 years. And why the fuck did you sell me the machine now? Because you know in 5 years it's going to be a new console. Well, what? You should have had the Xbox One and said, you know what? You guys are going to suffer on this platform until we make a new machine in another 15 years. Because that's when the games will be ready.
Just wait.
Wait, Game Pass. Wait, Game Pass. Okay, I'm sick of Game Pass. Who gives a shit? Game Pass is cool, but at the end of the day, I'm not on there all fucking day playing games. Xbox Series, wait. Oh, they're busy paying themselves too much and laying off the bottom and play. Exactly, thank you. Look at Bonnie Ross. She's like, oh yeah, we're making this mode for Halo, we're making that mode for Halo, we're making this mode. It's literally sitting in her office making money, doing nothing. And the minute they fired her, they all came out and said, yeah, we were never working on that stuff. Why did this lady fucking lie to us for 2 years? But she wasn't fired. She was let go to a personal issue. They said that so the internet wouldn't light her up. It's rich friends helping rich friends. That's all this shit is, okay?
True.
They saw she wasn't getting any of the work done. And they let her make as much money as she could, and then they fucking got rid of her. That was it. You could go back and look at the interviews, my man. She was saying all these things were being worked on. The minute she left, the guys that jumped in to help development were like, we were never working on this stuff.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf, Tatanka, all this bullshit. Where is it? Where is it? Never being
And
made.
money's been spent.
And Phil Spencer allowed that? He should have come out and be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
But he didn't say a word, did he? Game Pass.
Game
He
Pass,
knew
Game
that
Pass.
stuff wasn't being worked on. Game Pass. Redfall? Yeah, go out buy Redfall for $70. It runs like shit. Bro, why did you even put Redfall out? That's where you step in. Look at Sony. Didn't they say that Shinhei Yoshida went to one of the studios? I think it was Jaffe. Shinhei Yoshida went into his thing, played his game, said, no, can't release this. Game sucks. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you have to do as a boss. You have to go in there, play the game, and be like, you know what? We can't release this. You guys didn't do your fucking job. You're lucky we don't fucking fire you, assholes.
Yeah. Instead of just letting them get away with, oh, yeah, you can put it out like that.
Game comes out at 70, and this guy gets called out for it being stupid. And by the way, he played 20 minutes of it before it was released. And then he goes on the show, kind of funny. It's like, oh. It's like he's running for fucking office. The guy, he makes video games. Bro, just be honest. Like, yeah, we fucked up with this game, blah, 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 blah. We shouldn't have released it. We're sorry. We'll offer a refund to anybody that bought it. He didn't even do that. He's like, yeah, it wasn't the quality that we expect. You just sold it for $70. What about people that bought it? And then the Bite My Ass edition was $120. You just fucked everybody over that bought those games. You said the week of release that the game sucked. And you didn't offer any refunds or anything. Not a good look.
Fucking killed it.
Not a good look. That's not what you do.
Nope.
Yeah, that's right. Tatanka was the battle royale that they said they were making. Yeah, where is it? That was 3 years ago, Frank. Where is it? I'll give Nintendo this. They saw Metroid Prime 4 and said, holy shit, we can't sell this, restarted development. That's right. And I'm sure that's going to debut on the Switch too. Bite My Ass Edition Mortal Kombat. Sony is doing refunds for Suicide Squad, they said. Yes, because it's like a Cyberpunk situation where the game runs like shit. Everybody knew that game was going to be bad. I don't know why people still went out and bought it. It's just, guys, look, you got to start voting with your wallets now. Okay? That's what I'll say. Build a PC. Because you could try all the fucking games before you can buy them. Not all of them, but about 75% of them. Like, you can't download Call of Duty Cracked or anything like that, because this, excuse me, or Suicide Squad. It's just not going to work like that. But any offline game, you can pretty much download.
Yeah. Do what you can to try before you buy and just save as much as you can.
You go to CD Keys, you can get the game. You can get, I think for $32 right now, fuck is that game? The one we were just playing?
Helldivers?
Helldivers 2. It's like $32, $34 or something. On CD Keys. I mean, it's only $40 on PlayStation, but still, you get the point. You're still saving money at the end of the day. Capcom is going to laugh all the way to the bank if they ever release another RE game. Yeah, they will, because they'll release a really good one. If they keep the engine going that they have, either with 9, I mean, the engine for 8, I mean, it's the same thing, right? The RE engine?
Yeah.
Now it's REX. So if they keep the Rex engine with better graphics and shit like that, the 50 series cards are coming out in a few months. They're going to have a winner on their hands.
Yeah, we'll see when they start using that too. They might use the RE engine for 9 and maybe 5 remake and then move on from there. I don't think it's going to be instant, but it'll get there. You know what I mean? I think the Rex engine will probably be used on their next games, you know what I mean?
Right.
We'll see. It could be used for 5 remake. I don't know. I don't know when they're going to start using it. I know if 9's already been in development, it's not going to be using the Rex engine. It's going to just use what we've got so far. But yeah, I mean, it's all building up to that because their engine's been working pretty well for them, so
Frank says it's funny, 10 years ago, Capcom and Nintendo were dead. Now they're our only hope.
yeah, they're up there. They have given us some good stuff. We can't deny that. So
Back from the Dead has a good question for you.
Hold on one second. I had the chat pulled up here. This thing wants to load.
They were dead as fuck. Yeah, they were. Back from the Dead says, is the Rex engine just an update for RE engine, or is it completely new?
It's going to be a completely new engine. You know, I mean, I'm sure it's expanding on what they've done before, but I'm sure it's going to be for the next, you know, generation of consoles, you know, leading into the last bit that we have here. And then, you know, they haven't really explained like it point by point, like a detail, but we've just got that release back in the fall where I think Wario tweeted it out and they said, yeah, they're going to be moving towards another engine. So it's just going to probably expand on what they have so far.
People are getting fucked for real. Some dudes like to get... Whoa. What are we reading here? What is this guy doing? You realize what chat you're in? You're not on the hub chat?
Yeah.
You're just effing around? No, you're not.
It comes from a real place.
He's probably looking at the hub on his tractor. That's how it crashed into a ditch and it broke.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna run because we're supposed to leave an hour ago. So I'm not gonna take any more time with this guy. And chat room, we will see you at 9:30 tonight. Several hours from now. Yeah, keep that stuff on PS5. See you tonight. Okay. All right. So we'll catch you guys later. All right.
Sounds good.
Can you just buy SpongeBob wrap? Yes, you can on Amazon. Probably by Friday they'll have it up. They didn't even make the top of the machine yellow. It's so literally stupid. SpongeBob with the black top with the green
for $700.
For $700. Oh, and the bottom is still black. It's not like they put like the color of his pants.
Yeah, that would make too much sense, you know.
Yeah, that wrap will be on there. Like the Halo wrap. You could buy the Halo special edition wrap for your Xbox right now on Amazon.
Yeah.
So, fuck them. I'll pay the $15 for the wrap. $700. Kiss my ass, Microsoft. Phil Spencer, you fucking idiot. Fuck
and
you.
Best Buy.
Fuck you. Fuck you for Redfall. Fuck you for all this stuff. Bunch of fucking idiots over there. $3 trillion. They can't. It's like WWE. They're multimillionaires. They can't dress.
Yeah, they can't figure it out.
This guy Triple H has a wet spot in his ass. Stephanie had a wet spot in her ass. Like everyone's dressing like they're fucking idiots. They're millionaires. They can't dress. It's like Xbox. Trillionaires, and they can't figure out how to do this.
No.
The 360 was the best gen for Xbox.
That's a
fact. And until they can get to there, it ain't gonna happen ever again, man. You're never gonna see that.
I feel like we're in limbo until then.
So shout out to Nintendo. Hopefully you guys do good next year. I don't know if you're gonna, but I hope so.
We'll see. And only Sony, time will tell.
Good luck trying to stay in business because it's gonna be rough.
Already bleeding a lot of money. So yeah.
I'll catch you guys later. Anthony, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'll catch you guys later.
All
Take
right.
care.
Peace.
Peace.
He's out. I'll give you guys like another 2 minutes if you want. After this weekend, I'm starting to eat healthy again. I didn't go too crazy this weekend. I didn't have soda, thank God. But I had to get back into the swing of cooking. So I had to go cook lunch. South Park ad? At least it was gaming? Yeah, and that game is only going to be $30 or $40, right? On launch. I think that game is $29.99, a new South Park game. I mean, great. Even if the game sucks, I mean, they valued that game at $30 to $40. I mean, that's not bad. It's South Park. They could have easily ripped everybody off at 70, and they were like, you know what? We're going to make it easier so people can play our stuff. Great. I'm down with that. All right, I'm out of here. Everyone, take care. Stay safe. We'll catch you at 9:30 tonight. Peace. $21.39 on CD keys for Steam. Nice. It's only $20. Look at that. Well, back. I'll definitely keep that in mind. That's a really good price. So, thanks. We'll catch you guys later.